Oh, it is rapidly becoming nighttime, because setting up took way too long. Okay, where's my house? You sleep in this dog's house instead. Hello, people that don't actually exist. I am Calico, the one doing things that they shouldn't be doing. Because it's been 5 days since I said I was going to upload a video, and I'm still editing it. And instead of editing it, I'm doing this. And by this, I mean starting a new project. Because I decided I was going to make a turtle Snowglobe. And inside it, and put an orange tree in it. Because turtles are dome-shaped like snow globes. And that sounds better than a useless dome. Yes. How much wood can I mine before this axe thing breaks? That's a question. Don't think I articulated that good at all. And now a sketchbook intermission. And yes, this is a strategically placed Calico doodle to censor my name. I thought ahead so I won't have to blur it in post. After pumpkinifying Gilbert the turkey for autumn, I'm now pumpkinifying the pine tree for winter. But since I already did a Christmas tree in the tundra, I chose the snow globe flying out to sea. I needed to take something off from my ancient build list. The shell will be a stained glass hexagon pattern, much like this old dead lamp I didn't realize I was designing. Since the turtle will be massive, I thought I would need a gradient, but that's pending. Back to day one. I guess I can go mine the jungle tree, because that's what I want the trunk of the tree. Actually, this gameplay is boring. Hi, welcome to another abrupt style change. I made paper cutout stick puppets of Calico for drawing practice because my skills need to massively improve above that of an 11-year-old if I am going to feel okay with filling my computer storage space with drawings of Calico. And the design hasn't finalized yet, so I can just draw terribly for a while. Next, I scripted a part where I said that the walls are beige because I tried to green screen and I couldn't get it to work because Calico just has to be every color of the rainbow, and so can't have my whole face just disappearing. But I scripted this on like Thursday the 19th, and now it's Saturday the 28th, so I now have more interesting backgrounds. I made like 5 of these walls, and I'm not even like fully showing you the walls, so I'm gonna have like infinite background possibilities, and I'll be constantly changing them, so deal with that. Now that we've established whatever that was supposed to be, back to the fact that this is a Minecraft video. Since I went into filming day 1 without a plan, just going off of the pure excitement of a new build, I had nothing to talk about, just kept filming as I did one things. So my thoughts are just slowly figuring out the build design I just summarized in the sketchbook segment. I cannot center my face and read my computer at the same time, oh gosh. That pacing continues because after the trees, it's been forever getting sheep to the build site. The water near the snow biome. And that would, I need green. Keep the green down here. How much green do I have in here? Well, I don't want to take any MU out. I'll just take some white sheep. How many white sheep do I got in here? Plenty. Now if I take some out, I can just breed them again, probably. I need to go find another lead. Never mind, I found one into this chest. Okay, just... Actually, no, I do need to. Okay, gather the sheep. White sheep. White sheep. Come this way. I don't have an exit point to this place. Okay. Okay, well, come out here real quick. Come on, quick. Sheep, move. Sheep, hurry, so I can block this up again. There, okay. Now you two are coming, I think, to the river because I can... Actually, no. We'll just keep walking until we get over here. Wait, no, I need to sleep because there's like skeletons over there. The snow skeletons. I don't want the snow skeletons. My gosh, this is way too complicated of a task. Oh, look, it's raining. Just like in real life. No, that's not where the bed is. Oh, it's over here. Oh, look, it's food you can't actually eat. Oh my gosh, get out of the water. You're making too much noise. Yay, it's morning. Okay. Now I can take these sheep to the snow. Get out of the potatoes. Oh, man. I do have a fence. Okay, so I can just leave these guys elsewhere.
How much of that boring footage did I show? Who knows?
Why am I still filming?
But now this day's over. Now it's a new day.
I got 2 sheep to the ocean. So this is where I'm going to put my giant turtle in the sky. Because everything needs to be in the sky. Because that's just cool. This is the first time I've seen a wild wolf just existing. Because there's supposed to be too many mobs. Is it because I took like 2 sheep away? 2 sheep equals dog. I don't need pumpkins for the tree.
Day 2. I started editing day 1 but stopped myself to plan my narrative direction. I now had the foresight to plan before I started filming. I don't know how much I'll edit out from like the last day because I talked a lot. But all I did was top some vacation and drove over my orange tree and brought sheep to the chilly ocean for the turtle. If I plan on building the whole snow globe in this video, I must be mindful of not filming too slowly. For today's plan, I'll build a sheep pen, start a mega wool production, get a ton of glass, and whatever else needs gathering. I'll be doing most of this off camera while listening to Wicked because I need to catch up to Omni. We're doing a book club because this one has the right amount of whimsy magic to counteract the intellectual commentary that Omni likes. I hear there's a giant... No, what? No, I hear there's a goat of knowledge teacher who's bullied just like the goat in my Tornado Trilogy film. As I played the game to fill up this voiceover block, I only got to like 2 hours into this 20-hour book, and I still haven't gotten to the part where Elphaba's at the college. This is why I quit reading books. They take forever to get to the part I signed up for. I only listened to the book that one day of playing Minecraft, and that was over a week and a half ago, so I haven't read any more. Hopefully in the 3rd day of this video, much like the 3rd hour of that Wicked book, the storyline actually starts. On day 3, I actually started building. I went straight into mapping out the head placement.
Why are the sheep still in love mode? That doesn't make sense. You shouldn't still be breeding. What? I don't even have my glasses on and something's already happening. Now to see how far to the edge of the world I am. Almost there. Am I? Yes. I think about here would be good for where the head could be. And then space it out from here. So I just gotta find a middle point here. Between these 2 islands. And then I can put the head somewhere. Yeah. There are 60 blocks in between this pillar and the one over there. So I just need to make some scaffolding to mark out where the head goes. I don't have enough wood. Gotta go back. Gotta keep breeding the sheep every now and then. I come back every time. And the littering of crafting tables everywhere begins. Alright, now I can get up here and see if I actually made a pillar in the same spot. Okay. Oh, I need to figure out how tall to go. Changed my mind. I'm just gonna go across first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. need to get the ladders. Ladders. Look at me quickly actually seeing things. Wait. This might not be the same height as that one. Oh well. Wait. Okay, now go out 20 this way. Now that there's 20 on either side, and then 9 on either side of this block, I can go really high. What are we at? Not 100. That's all I can tell. Ooh, ah. Is that 20 or 30? Well, this should be good, I think. There, now I can get up again. First, I need to get green wool, and I haven't even dyed the sheep yet. I think I just found a rare bunny color.
Then I lost all productive momentum because I hadn't dyed the sheep green. Now I fallen back into black, othering stalling. This video was meant to have substance.
Yes, I got it on the lead.
Dramatic much?
Now just follow me to the nice snowman house. Perfect for you to live in.
On my way back from getting cactus, I found a rabbit that I thought was a rare color. So I took the opportunity to drag it back to my snow golem cabin. Maybe a future project could be gathering rabbits to move into Bundonia. Is there a joke somewhere about how finding this rabbit is a distraction in rabbit holes?
Very careful, buddy. Don't hurt yourself jumping down.
Oh look, the rabbit's in the snow golem cabin. Moving on.
In the house, bunny.
On the third day of resource gathering, we don't have time for onion levels of distraction.
You're not a fence, and I can lead you to this fence, and then hopefully you shouldn't go jumping off of the stairs and hurting yourself. Alright, back to cactus and sheep. It's getting kind of crowded in here now that the sheep are growing up. Oh wait. Oh no, I need to cook it. Please hold, sheep. Gotta take Wander back to the house again, and then proceed to get disoriented when I try to come back. Always going like that direction or something is wrong. Perfect. The furnace house. That's what this is called. Walled off from evil. There, got all of the cactus. Get back on the horse and get back to the ocean. We're not gonna get lost this time. No, it's this way. Once I have stuff built up, will be easy to see. No, it's too far away, it won't be rendered in. Anyway, I'm here.
After smelting the cactus into dye, the sheep were finally green.
Alright, sheep, time to turn you all green. Yay, they're all green. And now to breed them again. And now for a mini shearing, because these are gonna break. No.
Lamb escapes when my shearing is mistaken for opening the gate.
Dang it, I lost a baby sheep. Pushing the buttons all wrong. I just grab a sheep, a random one. Oh, I want out. Okay, little sheep. Ooh, no. No, come back into the pen. Maybe you'll follow me better. Everyone come over here. Oh, finally, they're all back in. Might as well start placing these here. So, 3.
Yay, I started putting the turtles in.
I need to bucket this up. Water can go over there. Okay. Ah.
And that productivity was short-lived because I fell.
And so it begins.
So I returned to the village to trade for more glass, and also to trade for shears, since I was gonna need a lot of green wool. The librarians keep running out of the glass, and then they don't want to trade for it anymore, and it's really annoying. Sometimes I don't understand how this trading works. Like, when are you guys gonna reset and give me glass again? I did something historic. I freed the villagers I had been keeping locked in the church they spawned in for 4 years. Now, the village can have more people in it.
Come on, you gotta look out. Be free, useless one. These guys don't seem to want to leave. Well, if you don't want to leave, you're blocked up again.
So today has been me deciding where the build goes and then taking forever to get enough wool to start the day build. Seems like not enough progress for one day. To fit in my 60 by 60 square, I made the head 11 by 11, so that would have been like a 50 circle fish shell. So I extracted one to get 39 by 49, which means that the shell and the head together get 60, which means the tail is going to be a bit longer than that, but like, that's the length. I don't care about that. It was about the width fitting evenly between the land masses that matters. At this point, it's 8:45 a.m., so I quit to sleep.
Just kidding, it is not another day. It is still the same day, because I realized that this day was like 16 minutes long, which is too much. And I haven't actually gotten to building anything, so now with only an hour left of the day, I'm going to rapidly build the turtle, so I can at least say I did something useful in this episode before I inevitably break it up into more coal blocks for the eyes.
The end of day 3 has a lot of silent me building the turtles, so I'll just insert a little ramble here. I wrote this at 2 a.m. on Sunday, December 22nd, so thoughts on improving my videos. After realizing this video is probably half an hour already, when we just started the titular build, I stepped back to see the bigger picture. I took my confused mind back to the old episodes I'd forgotten about and confused myself further as they all blend together, being two turkeys right next to each other. I start the video stating what I'm going to build in one sentence, then meandering about clueless to direction or where to go, so I film too much details as I don't know the end goal. I get so stuck in the current task I don't realize I've lingered too long on one thing when there's a lot more things to gather. When I'm ranting about a topic, that's a good part, but they appear so randomly I don't know where to expect it. The parts that are just me talking through what I'm doing are boring. Then I wrote down a structure, so we'll introduce the build in more detail so it sounds intriguing. Then declare progress goals right from the video so I know where it's going to end and how to pace up to it. Instead of filming each thing I think to do, just summarize the progress since the last clip to speed things up. Like, only film and talk about the bleh. What? Well, I like do most of the talking in voiceovers when you have things to say, but like only talk while playing if it's actually interesting. So then once people know what's going on with the Minecraft and it seems all interesting and stuff, then I can start talking about Hudsonverse, random other stuff. But like I should stick to a structure so you know how far in to expect the cool, interesting thoughts.
Oh man, I needed another one here. Well, this turtle shell is done. Gosh, these dumb festive drowned. I nearly lost 45 levels. All because I wanted to collect a block from the ocean. There, now I've completed this.
Are these legs too close to the tail and the head? Yes, but I don't care. It's the only place that made sense to put them. Wow, filming these puppet, the voice talking thingies only took like 2 hours. That's so little time, and yet I've been procrastinating for like a week and a half or whatever. Because I kept being like, well, I don't know if the things I'm going to say are going to be interesting, or all of the things I filmed in the Minecraft were so boring that how could I ever possibly formulate a story out of the really boring nonsense. But you know, you just keep chopping out all the boring stuff, skipping over unnecessary tangents until you get the actually interesting stuff. But then everything just gets more interesting because I'm a weird puppet in front of pretty Christmas wrapping paper. That's never been done before, so that's gonna be interesting, I guess. I don't know, I guess because this all this beauty that is these puppets and this wrapping paper is making me excited, and that this video is not going to be terrible. Anyway, now to day 4, where I'll build more turtle things.
Time for a new day. Okay, I need to get off this turtle because I need to get more wood. I should definitely use the horse because it'll take too long to get back. I don't know why I have 8 wishies on me. I don't need them. What I do need is to take this circle box and get some wood. So I'm going to make the mistake of chopping down wood with an axe that's literally about to break. But like, whatever. There's probably stacks of birds up here that can just be taken anyway. So the belly's going to be birch because that's easy to collect, and it's a sea turtle, so the underside should just be pale, like this guy, for camouflage. I don't feel like chopping this. Don't want to waste time. Just go back already. I spent far too long in this video wasting time. Gotta be efficient now. Just in time for bed. So now it's New Year's. Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say that my goal is to be more efficient in my video making. There's my boat. Because in the past few months, I just keep like being like, oh, the month is ending, so I need to finish the videos. And then I finish them or don't finish them. But what was I gonna say? Dang. So when I'm like really into doing something for a few days, I realized that it did not need to take a month or multiple months to do something. That most of the time was just spent procrastinating and not doing it because it seems too tedious or whatever. So I'm gonna start to reduce that time to 2 weeks instead of. Dude, why am I? This is why I need a floor, because I keep falling off the dang outline. No, stop. My brain was gonna forget what I was gonna say anyway, but now I can't remember because I keep falling. Okay, I've activated crouching. Where's my wood? I could make these slabs, but I feel like that's not gonna connect to the head properly. Oh, I can go to one of these places where the feet are. Okay. So I just need to fill this entire place in with birch. Wait, then what am I gonna do for this part? I guess cover that in birch too. And talking and Minecrafting at the same time is just incredibly difficult because I keep stopping the recording every time my brain freezes up and stops like continuing a thought. And then I have to like rethink a thought instead of just building and thinking thoughts after the filming. We gotta get over there to the head. If I had just done this all as voiceover, I would have already said the thought I originally had. But keep not saying because I keep saying it wrong. I'm gonna set a deadline to have a video out by the 15th and in the end of the month, so I can incentivize myself to not spend days doing nothing. Like when it was the end of the month and I was like rushing to get things done and I was really enjoying all the doing stuff like all day long instead of like half a day. His turtle's eyes should definitely not be a single block above the bottom. I should probably raise it. Maybe not, because this guy's head's so small. Well, I'll go up one more block and then see what that looks like. Because I go this block and then I still need to go inward. Honestly, I don't care if the turtle looks horrendously disproportionate. I just care if it gives the idea that it's a turtle. So if his head is microscopic and his body is massive, like whatever. That's a design choice, not a lack of planning at all. It's not about the turtle, it's about the snow and the tree on the inside. I'm like 3 blocks short. Okay. Maybe I move this 1 block up and then I can build it up even another block higher from that. So that there's a... Wait, never mind. Maybe I don't need to make this because if I... The cloud was blocking it. So there's a block at the top. Eyes. And then a block here. And then when I go inward, that'll be another block up. And that'll be even. There, much better. Now it's even. And I dropped a coal block all the way into the ocean. There, got it back. I still have so many things to do. I need to finish this base, fill it up with many layers of snow, which is going to mean I need to gather lots of snow. And then I need to get a bunch of spruce to make the hexagons for the shell. And then fill those with glass, but I can just fill the glass later. I just need to have the outline of all the windows. And then, once I have the snow and the windows, then I can build the tree, which is going to require make a trunk, and then put all the orange wood in it, and then decorate it, which is going to require gathering a bunch of spruce leaves for garland, because gotta break up all the orange green. So I should probably go back to not filming things and just skipping ahead. Alright, it's January 30th. This month is almost over and I still haven't finished this video. Even though I said I was gonna try to get it done by mid-month. Well, that didn't happen. 2 stacks of wood was not enough. My second load of Wicked is due in 5 days. And it says there are 41 people waiting for the book. And I'm clearly not going to finish it, so now is a good time to review it. All 7 hours and 48 minutes or so of the book that I read and I'm not finishing. This isn't really a review since I'm mostly going to just relate it to Hudsonverse. So I guess there's like 3 things I took from this book. 1 is the terrible pacing that I hate. 2, the hatred of Elphaba being like a green person and later a witch, which I never got to that part, is like how David hates Kristoff for being blue-haired. And the politics about capital animals needing rights and stuff is like what Ocean does. But when Elphaba was born and like our religious father thought that he needed to expel a demon or do something to change the fact that she was green is like exactly what David would do. He would think that he could somehow change the hair from being blue and nullify all the water magic in Kristoff's hair. It would make a very good prequel scene
to show David reacting terribly and then doing this really elaborate ritual to get rid of all the water magic, and then the ritual like fails, which discourages him. Or maybe the ritual works, but it only works because MacLeod the Banshee had put all the wards and protections on the crystal to make him to lock up the magic so he couldn't access it, which doesn't get accessed until after he reawakens the Banshee when she was asleep. But it doesn't actually wake up, it just sort of like that zap, tells the magic, hey, you should exist at some point in the next few years. The philosophy questions at the start of Glinda's chapter seemed far more interesting than any of the discussions that they had in the entire book. Like, questioning the morality of plants seems like something Toronto would do in his sunroom garden, because he spends a lot of time in there alone with nothing but himself and the plant, the trees, and his cat to talk to, because being a witch means that he can talk to the trees and his cat, or rather his mother's familiar cat. So then I wrote a long paragraph about if someone, when a reckless magical youth uses magic to command the sky to rain, is it the person, their magic, or Mother Nature's fault for obliging this awful disturbance? They say magic has its own consciousness. Can it have personhood and be tried for crimes? Can it cause magical harm unbeknownst to the being? Is it Mother Nature, the planet itself, consciously deciding to put weather in places? Or is it just the natural fluctuations of air temps and water? Can the earth just say, no, I'm not going to wreak havoc for silly children's enjoyment, like Miala interjecting herself like an Aerometrics? Oh, then there was a funny quote at 3 hours and 1 minute. A quartet of zebras at a cafe dressed flashily in satin stripes on the bias to their inborn design. Those zebras are weird. It's like a leopard wearing leopard pink clothes. It doesn't make sense. Yes, there's moments like that are like, ooh, interesting, in between the meandering boringness of love affairs and stupidity. And then 4 hours in, I wrote a long paragraph that's just a summarization of the events of the Bach chapter, in which I then question, after hearing all that, is the government hating capital animals and taking their mobility and job acquisition the main plot, being dragged out by the unnecessary character events? This is exactly how I feel about these Minecraft videos. Yeah, I don't want my Minecraft videos to be as meandering and drawn out and dull as this book I don't like. So by like 6 hours in, they get rid of the goat as a character. They're like, we don't want him anymore. He's too outspoken about animals having rights, because the government doesn't want that. Which reminds me about Ocean, how the first day that Ocean was at Wizard School in 7th grade, she stopped some bullies from bullying Celeste, who was in her unicorn form, because the Frederick's people are biased towards human forms. If you're an animal form, you better not be, because that's not a person, that's an animal. So they don't want dragons to go to the school, or unicorns. They want them to all be people. And so things like mermaids, they don't like. They only sort of tolerate a bit, because sure, you're part human, but you're also fish, an animal, like that. So like, they would also not like centaurs. Even though a centaur is a human and a horse, which is sort of like what Celeste is, but it's like both at the same time. They would also not like them either. But then also, contradictory, there's a dragon teacher named Halite who teaches a class, but like, he's been segregated to the underschool. So he's not even in the main part of the school, he's underground. So that's the thing. And then Ocean's dragon, Natal, who can talk, like, is gonna maybe one day go to the school, but she'll have to be a human, which, just goes against this terrible prejudice nonsense that Ocean was trying to fight against, but it didn't work out because she was silenced for having views, which is also an interesting thing to explore. And then I stopped reading the story after the part where Madame Morrible tells the girls who a magic spell where they're not allowed to speak, they're just allowed to listen and get the message implanted into their psyche, and then afterwards they forget it entirely. like some weird secret programming or computer. So they're told that they're going to be witches, and that's when I kind of stopped reading. So there's the end of my rambly review. Maybe next book I read, I will actually read it more and actually have something to talk about the story, because there just wasn't much to talk about with the story. It was all Hudsonverse related instead. Oh look, the splash text says that it's New Year's. That means the video's over now. Don't worry, I do in fact finish this turtle build in episode 8 after a break episode. Bumper episode? Bye!